Kevin, let's talk more.
Talk more. Yes. More.
Kevin, what is your favorite thing about this British invasion thus far?
It probably is Doctor Who.
Doctor Who?
Yeah. I mean, Sherlock is very high up there because it's such a high quality thing.
Oh, yeah.
And going back to what you were talking about with the Harry Potter movement kind of planting the seeds for this, that does make a lot of sense. Mm-hmm. Because the biggest fan base for Doctor Who and Sherlock are all these early 20-somethings who would have read the Harry Potter books as they came out.
Yep.
As they were released. And so I think that you're completely right in that the age tracking does match up.
Yeah.
And so it is like this delayed response where as soon as they're adults, now, you have all this...
Well, the content has kind of matured with us, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like, if you look, we followed Harry Potter, we watched the Harry Potter movies, and then, I mean, Harry Potter was very mature at the end of the... when those movies ended, when the books ended, it was very mature, like send-off. Kevin doesn't know these things.
No,
he doesn't read he's immune to these sort of things. But so it was very mature, and then it was kind of like from there, it was almost a natural stepping stone to move on to things like Doctor Who and Sherlock because they dealt with some more mature themes, and it was like, okay, I've grown up, I can watch more grown-up British things. And I mean, David Tennant was in Doctor Who. He was in Doctor Who. He was also in Harry Potter, which kind of bridged that gap for, I'm sure, many Harry Potter fans, even though he's only in one movie.
And, I mean, there's more than just that show. There's also the IT Crowd, the original IT Crowd.
Which is amazing. Check that out.
It's on Netflix.
Yes, do yourself a favor.
It can only be recommended.
It's not a BBC show, but it's very good, and you should watch it. You'll get... Well, we haven't done an IT Crowd reference in a long time.
Yes.
But we will. Now.
Eventually.
Because now you'll know them, and now it'll feel better. IT Crowd, there was... One of my favorite shows that they took off of Netflix was Spaced, which starred...
this sounds really familiar.
It starred Simon Pegg, and I think it was actually written by Edgar Wright, and it had all of the people that are in like the Simon Pegg, Edgar Wright movies. They were all in this TV show where they Simon Pegg and this other woman were roommates in an apartment because they both needed an apartment, and they just met each other, and that's like how the story goes. It was a wonderful show. I'm actually contemplating right now. I'm going to go out and buy it on DVD because it was awesome. But yeah, like that's... British television is where a lot of famous British people got their start. I mean, my mom loves... Well, I don't know if she loves it, but she watches Downton Abbey. I don't watch Downton Abbey.
I know a lot of people do. I don't, though.
A lot of people do. I would never watch it, but I mean, that's another example of, once again...
British culture.
Yes. I would also pause it. Don't pause the video.
Pause.
I would state it. I would put it out there that... British television is probably also more original than American television, especially with all of our movie to TV adaptations. Go check that video out if you want to see me rant.
His anger can't be contained.
It can't be contained. But yeah, like Sherlock is based on the original Sherlock stories, but it's got a new twist. It's still it's new. It's new. It's different. I don't really know how to say that anymore.
Yeah.
But Doctor Who is kind of always evolving, even though it relies on stuff from the past. It's still kind of making new things. And I think if you went back 5 years ago and you went into a Spencer Gifts or a Hot Topic, which I could totally see Kevin going to Hot Topic, right? Kevin, Hot Topic, yeah, all the time. That was your favorite place. You always loved getting those spiky wristbands and the mesh shirts and stuff.
Oh God.
But if you went into one of those 5 years ago, you would not see anything that said TARDIS on it or anything. And now you go in and you see...
Now it's everywhere.
Now it's everywhere. Everywhere. They have Doctor Who events on our soil. The first time the Doctor Who ever came to the United States for Comic-Con was back in the Matt Smith era. Back when Matt Smith and Karen Gillan came to Comic-Con for the first time, like 4 years ago or something. It's huge.
That also points out the Matt Smith popularity explosion.
Yes. Well, okay, so Doctor Who had mostly been an older man's game, I should say. And then he brought...
Tennant was young, too.
Tennant was young. But, I mean, and like I said, people identify with him probably from Harry Potter. They could at least put a name to the face. But Matt Smith brought a youthfulness. And plus, it was even a new era, like another reboot of Doctor Who, which gave it another set of legs. Man,
so much
British stuff is awesome. I love Britain. I want to move to Britain. I want to eat British food. I watched a video about British food the other day, and I was like, I would totally eat this food. It sounds amazing. Why don't we have this here?
We can have British food as its own segment.
British food, yes. But right now, I don't see this waning.
Yeah, I don't think it's saturated yet. I think they can still do more. They can still get a lot of stuff over here.
Right, and I think what's going to help, if anything, not hurt, is the fact that, I mean, the new doctor, Peter Capaldi, he's phenomenal. Like, he's getting more popularity almost every week. There's, they're keeping up with more. There's plans for more James Bond movies, so they're at least keeping that franchise alive. Everyone loves Daniel Craig. Simon Pegg is off the charts. He's everywhere now. He's making like 5 movies a year. He's in.
That's a lot.
I think I just made up that number.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it's like
I trust you on these.
It's
things.
like 2. He's making like 2 or 3 movies a year. He's in the new Mission Impossible movie. He's been in 2 already, and now he's gonna be in a 3rd one. That never happens for characters in Mission Impossible movies, which you don't know either because you've never seen it. But he's even invading an American thing. It's like it's crazy. I love it. I love it. Kevin, you love it.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you would. This would be a British flag. You've seen him wear his Doctor Who shirt.
Yeah, I think I've worn it on the air.
Yeah, it has a British flag on it. This guy. He wants to go into space where there are no countries in space. I don't know. I'm rambling now.
Yes, you are. All right.
Okay.
So like the video. Click all the buttons.
Yes. If you have an idea for something that you want us to discuss, drop it down there. Also, tell us what you like about the current British invasion. You love it? You hate it? Drop it in the comments below. You love Doctor Who? Drop it. Sherlock, you know the drill. Find us around the internet, random places. Subscribe, like he said. There's videos over there. More stuff to watch. Thank you for following us along this wonderful journey of talking more about British things. Yeah, I don't know, Kevin. I'm not tired of it. I am tired of talking right now, though. So I think we're gonna end this.
Yeah, we'll sign off.
We're gonna sign off. So we'll see you out there.